Sometimes life keeps us away from our teams and our coaches, but sometimes we can still get together with a friend or a brother or a sister or a mom or a dad or anybody who wants to be able to play the game with us. So we have a little competition here with two serving boxes about 3 by 3 yards long and about anywhere from 5 to 10 yards in between the boxes. And what we have here on our first progression, there are two players hitting the ball hard on the ground at each other, harder than a pass, and the first touch has to be received and stay inside the box to get a point. The other way to get a point is to successfully serve the ball, which means the ball went through the beginning part of the gate. All right, so there's one progression on the ground. Then we can play little skipped balls in. See, that one went through the beginning of the gate, so that would be a point for the server, but the touch went outside of the box, so that wouldn't be a point for the receiver. That one right there would be a point for both. The ball went through the beginning part of the box, and the receiver kept the ball in the box. All right, so simple little games, back and forth. Don't need a whole lot of space. You can play this in your backyard. You can work on lots of different types of passes, different ways to strike the ball, and different ways to receive the ball. As receiving difficult balls is not something that we work on often. This might be a way to steal a ball from an opponent who's trying to play it hard past you. All right, and the last little progression here is just working on chips. So you can see that all of these balls are being served from the back of the box to kind of maximize the time you have to react to them. These are just little floated balls. That was the tricky one, right? So if the ball lands in the box or it touches the opponent before it hits the ground, that would be considered a successful service, and a touch that keeps the ball in the box would be considered a successful touch, and that's the way you score your points. Right, so fun little game, back and forth, easy way to work on your technique, have a little bit of fun, a little bit of a competition. Again, anybody you can play this with is great. You see the way to set it up, the different variations, and the way to score there right in front of you, right? So you can make this longer, you make the boxes smaller, make the boxes bigger, depending on whatever your skill level is and what level of challenge you need, right? Spread them out so you're hitting 20-yard balls. Maybe you have to go to a park for that part, unless you have a long backyard or front yard. So have fun with this, enjoy, just another way to compete a little bit whenever we can.